Hello, this is Shivangi. Here today I am going to teach you the difference between may and might. How do we need to use these models? They are also important. They are used in communication. Uh, so let's move on. Let's talk about may and might. If you haven't subscribed my channel, I want you to subscribe so that you can keep on learning English. So let's start with may first. We'll discuss about may and might one by one. First of all, as you can see on your computer screen, that may is used for formal permissions. When I taught you can, maybe you have watched my previous video, there I taught you that can is used for informal permission, whereas may is used for formal permissions. As like when we were child, we used to take permission from our teacher. That's a formal way of taking permission, like may I go to washroom, may I do this, may I leave, something like this. When we grow up, there we work in offices, and there we also have to take permission formally. So the same way may is used for formal permissions. That is what is clear. You can see examples on your screen, like may I borrow your pen, may I ask you a question. Obviously, when you are talking to your senior, it is used. Wherever we are using may, here also, like, you have to use first form of verb. This is what you need to keep in your mind. Wherever you are using may, you have to use first form of verb. Now let's talk about the next uses of may. May is also used for possibility where you are not sure. Like, it is used for the things which are not certain. I mean, like, you are not sure about. Let's talk about the examples. You'll be able to understand it better by looking at the example. The first example I have written here is he may come to meet me. I mean, like, you are not sure whether he'll come or not. वो आएगा या नहीं आएगा, you are not sure. But here you are saying like शायद वो आएगा मुझे मिलने के लिए. This is what the meaning of the first sentence. I hope it is clear to you. The second is, it is also used with negative sentence, like I may not have the time to meet you. It is possible I'll get late, or as you can see the current scenario, if you have lot of work, so this is what you can use, like I may not have the time to meet you. Next is, it is used for certain general possibilities also, where you can write that it may rain today. If you see clouds all around, so we all can predict by saying it may rain today, बारिश हो सकती है, but you are not sure whether it will happen or not. Many times the wind fly all the clouds and all, so this happens. So in that situation, you can say, or you can write, you can speak, it may rain today. So this is how we use may for two reasons. Let's revise: for possibilities or for formal permission. Now we'll talk about might. Might is a second form of may, but here we are still using it for less possibility. We are not counting this as a second form of may. We are using it for less possibility, where there is less possibility of something. It might rain. I mean, like, when you are not at all sure, let's suppose you are living in one state, I mean in Delhi, or you are talking to a person who is in Punjab. So if that person in Punjab has told you that we had rain today, there was rain today, so we can predict, like, even in my state also it might rain. So this is for less possibility. Next is, she might be at the office. I mean, like, you're not sure. She might be or might be not. So this is how you can use, like, she might be at the office. I might not go to mall. I mean, like, especially I'm making this video in this corona time. So here even the malls will open. I may fear from the crowd, because I won't be able to, have that social distancing part. So it may possible I might not go to mall. So for less possibility, if I am not sure about something, I use this might. Now here, we have to use might for past this possibility. And if when we are using might for past possibility, we use might have plus third form of verb. I mean, like might is always there, already there. So I am saying that whenever we are using it for past possibility, we need to use have plus third form of verb. So the first example I have given over here is he might have come late last night, that you can see. Like if suppose you are calling someone and he's not picking the call, and you are thinking back of your mind that he would be sleeping. So in that situation, we can assume he might have come late last night. Here the come that I have used is as third form of verb because I have used have and I am talking about any past possibility. I hope it is clear to you. In case if you have any doubt, you can write that in comment section. I'll make that clear again. Next is I might have left my phone in the car. Suppose you have lost your phone and you are finding it here and there. Then you suddenly remember that you traveled in the car, so that's how you can write that. I might You can speak that I might have left my phone in the car. That you again you can see that I have used third form of verb, that is left. When I wrote might have, then obviously I have to use third form. Next is she might have gone to the doctor. This is what again you are assuming that you are talking about someone who is not present at home. So you are assuming back of your mind that she might have gone to the doctor. So this is how we use may and might. May is used for permission, might is used for past possibilities as well as for less possibility. Moreover, this is how you can see the difference between both. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, please like, share and subscribe. This is what for today's class, and I'll be back with another video. Keep watching, keep learning and happy learning. Bye bye. Take care.